Hello, we are the Taco Adventurers, and today we're gonna tell you how to make all the prismatic recipes and grow a garden. So, first off, in order to make, for example, prismatic ice cream, what you're gonna need is 3 bone blossoms. So, bone blossoms are like this, but in case you couldn't get these during the prehistoric event, you're pretty cooked. So you're gonna need 3 bone blossoms. The bigger, the better. I did not mean that in a weird way, because the bigger the food is, the more rewards you can get. So you're gonna need 3 of these bone blossoms, right? And you're gonna need a sugar apple, preferably a pretty big one, not like this, like this. And then you're also gonna need, the last one is gonna be a sugar glaze, which you can get from the new exotic gourmet seed pack. And in case your luck is dookie buns like us, then you're also pretty cooked again.
Yeah, I got 0 tier luck, guys. It's okay.
Yeah, and you're gonna need a pretty big one. You would probably want one like this, you know.
But like me, I have literally no good gourmet things.
Yeah, except somehow I turned into a Hikari gambler and hit the jackpot because I somehow got a grand tomato. My gambling addiction is strong. Okay, but that's how you make prismatic ice cream. Now, on to some other recipes. Sadly, they have not found a way to make prismatic sushi, but you can make divine sushi. Now, the way to make divine sushi is bamboo and 4 bone blossoms. I'm not exactly too sure on this, but I'll check really quick to make sure, so I don't provide you false information.
Yeah, basically that's some of the stuff we know how to cook.
Okay, so the recipe for, well, you can't make prismatic, but divine is not 4 bone blossoms, 3 bone blossoms, the big ones, 1 bamboo and 1 corn. So you're gonna need like this stuff, and then you're also gonna possibly need some bamboo. So make sure, you can always get this at the seed shop, it's really easy, but it'd be nice if you actually had some, so you could grow them pretty fast. For example, me and my friend, we are, okay, well, I thought I was stocked up on bamboo, turns out I am not. I might be cooked. Oh wait, never mind, I have some in here. I have 36 bamboo. He has probably a lot more than me.
We don't speak of how much.
Yeah, it's a lot. So you're gonna need one of these. You should do a sprinkler method on them, but I didn't because I'm a lazy bum. And you need corn, preferably a big one, but you could, not that. That's a violet corn. You don't need that. You're gonna need this type of corn. You could do sprinkler method on this, but
no, but
it doesn't really matter.
It's just rarer.
Yeah. And that's how you make divine sushi. Somehow, after almost an entire week, we have not found a way to make prismatic sushi. It's kind of annoying. I don't even know if there is a way. They might have just forgot, but yeah. And now, the next prismatic we're going to tell you to make is prismatic salad. So you're going to need 1 tomato. So, tomato like this. Again, I highly recommend for this update to do a sprinkler method because, yeah. But if you're going to do sprinkler method, on a Grandmaster sprinkler, the best sprinkler in the game, the rarest one, which barely comes in stock, you should probably do it on bone blossoms because you're going to need them the most. So you're going to need a tomato and 4 bone blossoms to make prismatic. Now, sorry guys, this video is probably, unless you're just watching this for fun, this is probably exclusively for people who play the prehistoric update, because if you don't have bone blossoms, sadly, there's not a way for you to make these prismatic items. I'm gonna make a video later. Also guys, even though this isn't a live video, sugar apple just came in stock, so make sure to grab that.
One thing I'm gonna say though, you need guarantee mainly for this update though, is ball blossom and corn, especially the corn because every recipe basically needs it.
And for some recipes, for I think 2 or 3, you're gonna need some sugar apples or sugar glaze.
Yeah, so I would prefer get some like corn and bone blossoms and just a couple sugar apples and you'll be good.
Yeah, basically. And the prismatic salad, I think I already explained that. It's a tomato and 4 bone blossoms. And the way to make prismatic pizza is, I'm pretty sure, it's banana, a beanstalk, and 3 bone blossoms. But guys, I've been cooking up an ice cream, and I'm gonna teach you how to make this, but look how big it is. You're not ready for this. Boom. Okay guys, let's see what rewards we're gonna get. Gourmet seed pack, honey glaze, advanced sprinkler, artichoke, food crate, corn, food crate, watering can. My luck is so bad, guys. I made prismatic and that's what I got. So,
You want to see my W food?
yeah, let's look at his W food real quick. Hot dog.
It's peak. It's super big, guys. Trust.
No. But sadly, even if you might use some of your best items on these prismatic things, you're not guaranteed to get anything good. You could get absolute dookie buns like just happened to me. So guys, always be careful and be for sure this is what you want. And also, we're gonna open some of these. And onions. See, guys, my gambler's luck is horrible. I don't know how I got it. And we got a crown melon. Okay, guys. Anyway, back to the video. Then, to make prismatic waffle, you're gonna need 1 sugar apple, 1 sugar glaze. By the way, sugar glaze is this. You can obtain this from, of course, the gourmet seed pack. I don't know why they have it's kind of annoying because you can only make prismatic things if you actually have good stuff. If you're a beginner, this is not very beginner-friendly update.
Yeah, basically, you're just cooked. Just give up at this point.
Okay, maybe don't give up, but maybe you should.
Just life is gonna suck for you. That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's not gonna be worth it. The awards aren't even that good. Just so you know. The only thing I try to get with I don't even know why I tried to get this Grand Tomato. But you should try to get the new eggs. To try to get the French fry ferret maybe. Because basically there's this item called the level up lollipop. It you know what? Let's just talk about this in another video. This is our first video about the prismatic foods, not about the entire update itself. We'll make a second video later. Probably in only like less than an hour, but it's fine. Okay, and prismatic waffle is sugar apple, sugar glaze, again, 3 bone blossom. And then, the way to make a prismatic sandwich, sadly, there's no confirmed recipe for the prismatic, but you can still make the divine, which of course, 3 bone blossom. Don't ask me why we keep needing this. And then, the other things we need is gonna be a tomato and corn. So you're gonna want to get these bone blossoms. If you don't have one, that's all right, because when we hit 10,000 subscribers, which is going to be very far from now, sadly, we're gonna be giving away, when we're able to trade seeds, we're gonna be giving away 1 bone blossom seed to one of you lucky people. Okay, back to the video. You're gonna need 3 bone blossoms. Sorry, my bone blossom's kind of covered up because I got some Grand Tomatoes next to it, but it's this one, this big tree. And you're gonna need a tomato, which I have some right here, and corn. That's how you're gonna be able to make the divine sandwich. Sadly, there's not a prismatic one yet. But, so the next thing we're gonna do is divine salad, which is tomato and 4 bone blossom. Yeah. It's a pretty easy one, but if you don't have bone blossoms, you're probably cooked. And the way to make prismatic pie is, I don't even have these seeds. I use all of them. I forgot to use the reclaimer, so don't be dumb like me. You're going to need a pumpkin seed. If you don't have a pumpkin seed, they're pretty easy to get. You could even ask a beginner because most beginners have pumpkins. And there's some smart people who use reclaimers, unlike me. So just ask for a pumpkin sometimes, and maybe you'll get one. And you're gonna need 4 bone blossoms again. Don't ask me why we always need this. We just do. Okay. And then prismatic ice cream. I'm pretty sure I told you this. 1 sugar glaze, 1 sugar apple, 3 bone blossom. On to the next. We're gonna need 1 corn. 1 corn, right? Or if you want to get extra spice with it, if you want to flex, you're somewhat of an OG from the BZB update. They had not a summer seed pack, a flower seed pack, and one of the seeds you could get. Okay, guys, I might be actually stupid. I am incorrect. From the crafter seed pack, you were able to get the violet corn. Now, this is what the seed looked like, and this is my big one that I have. You could use corn or violet corn, and 4 bone blossoms, because we always need that. Yeah? Okay. Okay, sorry guys, that was my dog. He's talking.
If you want to see what violet corn looks like, I have it right here. If you guys want to know.
Yeah.
It goes pretty big, pretty decent. Yeah, I'm gonna give this to my friend right here so he can sell the kg.
Okay. Okay, so the kg for this is 3.26. Now, I don't know the kg for this one since it has so many mutations I can't see, but this is 3.26. You'd be pretty good using a size like this. Anyway, Taco Adventure number 2. You're gonna need this violet corn back. Why did I just hear one of the pets make a fart sound? Okay, we're getting off topic, but that's how you're gonna make the prismatic, kind of forgot the prismatic hot dog. And then the way to make the prismatic donut is, I'm pretty sure you're gonna need another sugar glaze for this one, guys. You're gonna need 1 sugar glaze, and again, 4 bone blossoms. I'm going to stop saying again, because it's kind of obvious at this point you're gonna need bone blossoms. But yeah, you're gonna need that. And then for the prismatic cake, you're gonna need a banana, a sugar apple, and 3 bone blossoms. That's probably your best bet to make the prismatic cake. Or you could just do a banana and 3 bone blossoms, or a banana and 4 bone blossoms. But that's how you're gonna make your prismatic cake.
And like we said, if you don't have a bone blossom, you're cooked.
Yep. And the last one, folks, prismatic burger. You're gonna need 1 sugar glaze. And then you're gonna need a grand tomato and 3 bone blossom. And guys, that's how you make every prismatic food in the new update. Shout out to anyone who made it this far. Bye. Wait, Taco Adventure number 2, where are you?
I am over here being special.
And now both of the Taco Adventures would like to say bye guys, thanks for watching.
Bye bye.